Hi, Miss V. I'm Christopher Chung from your D Block PE class. I'm creating this video because in health, I have learned about healthy lifestyle. Today I'm going to talk about what factors affect our healthy lifestyle and 3 different things about each diet and exercise I've learned. My factors that affect the world's healthy lifestyle and my personal lifestyle are school, transportation, social networks, video games, and sports and exercise. My first factor, school, can affect the world and I in both positive and negative ways. Around the world, children go to school and get education, meet good friends, apply for some after-school activities, and get teachers' help for what they don't understand. However, in school, you may have bullies, get stress or pressure from all the homework and tests, and get a poor grade and feel bad about yourself. Personally, school has positive effects on me by getting me to exercise by playing soccer with my friends every lunch and always using a foreign language, English, which can help my English skills. However, there are downsides to school for me too. I usually eat at lunch really fast to play more soccer. Sometimes I do things that are not allowed in MacBooks, and sometimes my friends leave me to do some things that are not allowed in school. As you can see, school has both positive and negative effects on me and the world. The second factor I'm going to use is transportation. For both the world and me, transportation is a major part of our lives. People around the world use public buses, walk close distances, and use subways, which all reduce air pollution. However, some people use cabs and personal cars when they are in a hurry, and this produces more pollution than using public transportation, which means that you should always try to use public transportation. Personally, I use the school bus every day to go to school, walk any distance that can be covered between 30 minutes, rarely use cabs, and don't usually bring a lot of heavy stuff in the car for heavy weight and more air pollution. However, I usually use cars driven by my parents, which produces a lot of air pollution too. The third factor I'm going to talk about is social networks. Social networks can give you a lot of information and gives you a chance to meet new friends. It also gives entertainment, which can have both positive and negative effect on you. However, social networks can lead you to addiction, and there are cyberbullying in the world. Personally, I can't get off of social networks, and I usually enjoy chips while doing it. Sometimes I even do it before doing my homework and studying for tests. However, I can take some of my stress off and ask for help to friends about homework. The fourth factor I'm going to talk about is video games. Video games could lead to bad eyesight, make you more violent, addiction, and eating junk food while doing it. There are also bullies in video games. There are few good things about them though, such as removal of stress and getting to know new friends. Personally, I can't get off of video games, and I sometimes miss meals because of it, and have headaches after playing them. However, I sometimes meet really nice people while playing video games and get off some stress while playing them. The last factor I'm going to talk about is sports and exercise. Sports and exercise could lead you to addiction and aching muscles. However, it helps you get fit, helps you be always active, and makes you have a longer life. Personally, I want some junk food to eat afterwards and only want to do exercises I like. But it helps me lose weight, build up muscles, and be entertained. Now I'm going to explain 3 different things I have learned about diet. The first thing I learned about diet is what a healthy diet is. A healthy diet makes energy, cleans our digestion, grows muscles, strengthens our bones, makes us heal faster, and are important for brain function. Personally, my mom and my grandma always makes me breakfast and vegetables. Now I will rethink about denying them and try to eat some. Also, I will try to drink at least a cup of milk a day to strengthen my bones because milk contains calcium, which strengthens your bones. Also, I learned that iron and zinc are actually essential for your body, which is pretty new to me. The second thing I learned about diet is benefits of a healthy diet. Some benefits of a healthy diet are helps fight diseases, longer life, makes us energetic, lower cholesterol levels, and makes you feel good about yourself. I can feel the energy when I eat homemade dinners, and I usually feel tired after I eat junk food. Also, I had never had fever living with my grandma's house except for a couple of times in 3 years, and she cooks homemade meals every day. The last thing I learned about diet is nutritional information labels. I learned that food with less than 5 grams of sugars, 3 grams of fat, and 12 milligrams of sodium per 100 grams is healthy. Also, light does not always mean food is low in fat. Also, sugar, salt, and fat can be called other names to fool the customers. Personally, I never check the recipes or things in the food I eat. Also, I always knew there was a difference between organic food and chemically combined food, but now I know they were way more different than I thought they were. I learned reduced fat does not always mean low fat, and I learned to check the servings and how many servings the package has. Now I'm going to explain 3 different things I've learned about exercise. The first thing I've learned about exercise is aerobic and anaerobic exercises. Anaerobic exercises use short amount of time and explosive bursts of energy. Some examples are weightlifting, tennis serves, and short sprints. Aerobic exercise use long periods of time. Some examples are swimming, jogging, and walking. Personally, I like anaerobic exercises because I like to get things over with quickly. Also, basketball, my favorite sport, has both aerobic and anaerobic exercise in it. The second thing I learned about exercise is what happens during the exercise. During exercise, muscles work harder and become stronger. You become thirsty, you increase fitness, and lungs take in more air. After exercise, you need plenty of rest to repair and grow. Personally, I get tired after exercise but feel light and clear. I sweat a lot and drink a lot during and after exercise. I also can feel myself gaining stamina when running miles. The last thing I learned about exercise is what fitness is. Fitness is how easily we can do a physical activity and how quickly the body recovers. The pulse rate is an indication of how fit you are. In second grade, a lap around the soccer field would have exhausted me. But now, a lap is no sweat. Also, last year, it took me 6 minutes to recover from exercise, but this year, it only took 4. Finally, I'm going to talk about my goal after learning this health unit. My goal is to eat breakfast every day by getting up earlier in the morning. I will track the change by making a calendar, and I'm going to get my mom or grandma to make me breakfast every day. Also, I will tell my mom to charge me money every time I don't eat breakfast to maintain my change so that I do not go back to old habits after this change. Thank you for watching.